Hey guys, this is Mick for Crash Test Gaming, and today I'm going to be playing Hearthstone. It's in beta currently, so if you're lucky enough to be part of this, then you'll know what I'm talking about. It's a trading, well, it's not a trading card game. It's a card battle game developed by Blizzard. As many of you'll know, it's obviously based on the infamous World of Warcraft. It's a very good game. I'm thoroughly enjoying playing it. Okay, let's get down to the basics. Okay, so you have a store here. As you can see with the store, you can buy like a pack, 2 packs, 7 packs. So it's real money because obviously when the game is released, it's going to be free to play. So a lot of the content, say you want to buy extra cards, which you can get the cards. You can get some cards in the game, like you can get cards, say, through Arena. You can win cards through winning Arena and stuff like that. But so you don't have to pay to get cards, but it's a faster way, especially when you first start out. I think a lot of people will want to do that. So for example, say like you can buy like 1 pack with 100 gold. Gold is the currency, obviously, and it's you can acquire it through doing the daily quests, which pop up, and also once again in the arena. Arena also gives gold rewards. I'll buy a pack here and I'll just show you how it's done. So look, purchase complete, 100 gold. Excuse me. So we'll X out of this. So you now here, down here starts glowing, open pack. So we click into here, and yeah, that should pop up next screen. And here we go. So let's open a pack and see what we got. Okay, so now you see we've got 5 cards, unknown. We just click them and we can see what they are. So we got a redemption, 1 mana card, redemption for Paladin. It's not a bad card, not a bad card at all. Give a friendly minion stealth, very handy, especially if you've got a heavy hitter down that you don't want to get attacked. Whenever a secret is played, gain +1/+1, handy if you're the sort that plays a lot of secrets. This an amazing card, pint-sized summoner, each turn costs 1 less. So your cards cost 1 less to put down. It's very good. Well, the first minion you play each turn anyway. And that's very, very handy, as you'll see what I mean when we start. And of course the Divine Shield, 1/1 card. Not a bad card, good opener card. Alright, okay, since it's brought us here, I may as well discuss this. As you can see, here's the different classes. We've got like Druid, Hunter, Mage, Paladin, Priest, Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, Warrior, and then of course you've got Neutral. Now, of course, Neutral, you build up your deck with any class you want. So say you start off with, say, like you want to be a Druid, so you can play through these Druid classes and these cards, and you could select from them. And then you select whatever cards you want from them, for example, and then you have, after that, then you go to the neutral cards, which are mainly composed of companions. I think they're all companions, or not companions, sorry, minions, which are monster cards essentially. Yeah, they're all monster cards of different sorts, variations really. I don't think there's any actual spell cards amongst them. Yeah, so that's that area. So yeah, you can build your deck through that and stuff like that. I will show you. We'll make a new deck, just as an example, and we probably won't ever use it. Say we'll make a Warlock deck. So I played Warlock a little bit. I've got it to level 8, so probably only played it once or twice. But here you go. So we have the Warlock cards here, for example. And then we move on to the next page. You see all the different Warlock cards. These are the ones I've attained. There's a lot more, I'm sure. Obviously I haven't played Warlock very much at all, so this is very early game stuff. Yeah, of course, getting more packs unlocks more of these. Like, see, for example, like, these are very good. Sacrifice, destroy a demon, restore 5 health to your hero. It's very handy if you're low on health. I'm not preferable to restoring health to the character, though. I suppose if you're near the end of the game and, you got a play that requires you to take a bit more damage, then fair enough, but it doesn't tend, in my opinion, to be all that important. And of course then you've got the minion cards, so you can choose all these. Like, see, look up here, for example, we have 1 mana cost, 1 attack, and then 1 health. or defense, depends how you want to put it. To me, it's health because it's like a red drip, which, you know, always generally signifies health in games. But say, right, you start off the game with, say, 1 mana. That means you can only use a card that has 1 mana cost up here. And then say, same with 2. Let's have a look. I think I will... Okay, yeah, I'm not going to make this deck. So look, if I don't want to make the deck, you can make one for me. Which, yeah, there you go. It's a bit cheeky. I've never actually played with a deck that's been made by the computer before. I don't know why I just did that. That was an accident. Well, I accidentally clicked one off. So, yeah. So let's leave that. So okay, then. Well, for the sake of experimentation, let's play with the deck that they just gave us. I'll do one game and we'll see how it goes. Right, we'll do play. So we'll check that one they just made for us, and we'll see how it goes. Right, now what this does is, well, it's obviously finding my opponent, but from what I can gather, it tends to try and find people who are close to your level. So, for example, if you're like, for my example, the Warlock is level 8. I think it's gonna, from what I can make out anyway from previous play, it tries to find someone who is around your level, because I've noticed with, say, the cards they played in that, and I played that class before, I've noticed those cards, so it's kind of, yeah, it's a level basis thing.
Versus Garrosh.
So we have Gul'dan, the Warlock from WoW, and we have Garrosh, the, well, infamous Garrosh, as he is now. Right, okay, so now, we're going first, so we only get to choose 3 cards. If you go second, you get an extra card, plus a mana increasing card. But we'll see that another time, I'm sure. Okay, now, I'm going to get rid of this guy, because he's a bit too high mana to start the game with, so we'll get rid of him, and yeah, we'll start with D. See how we get? That's a bit better, I think. But we'll see. Now, this is Lukash. As you can see, my name down the bottom is Ryugen. It's an old alias of mine. I've been using it for years. So I think I'll start the game putting my Voidwalker out. Now, we'll take into account that this is the first time I've ever actually played a card game. Ever, really. Virtual or real. I've never really... I used to collect them when I was younger, I think, but that was about it. I was never a player of cards, so bear with me. If I'm not as good as some of you, as I'm very sure I am not, please forgive me for this. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, we've got the basic table here. We have our mana cost down here. Each turn the mana will increase by 1, unless you alter it yourself, which some classes are able to do. Druid in particular comes into mind. I've got the special ability here. It's a 2 mana cost, but it draws a card, but I take 2 damage. So it's a little dodgy to use. But yeah. It's handy if you need a card that desperately though. As you see here, my Voidwalker has Taunt on it. And as you can see, you'll probably notice there's a shield around him. Now this indicates that if he is to play a minion, my opponent, he must attack this card with that minion before he can attack me or any of my other minions. Now the only things that surpass this is his spells, or if he has a battle cry, which is basically when a card is first played, they can... basically they have an effect to activate straight away. So yeah, so they use their battle cry. Now for example here, okay, now he's got his tank, he's got a taunt, which I'm going to call them tanks because that's essentially what they are. He's got his 3/3 tank, which I can't take down in one attack yet, but I don't want to waste cards, so I'm not going to directly attack it yet, which means I've still got my tank up, so he has to attack that if he wants to attack anything else. As you can see here, my mana's steadily going up. He has his ability, like mine takes health and gives a card. His gains 2 armor for himself, so you see he's got 4 mana now, but he decides to play another tank card, which is fair enough. I mean, it's up to him. Now he can only attack my Voidwalker at this point with his bear if he decides to attack, which will kill my Voidwalker, Because when a card attacks, I don't know if you may not have noticed this, when a card attacks, they also take damage of the enemy's attack. So, for example, look, my attacker, he only had one attack, so he took 1 damage. So he's got 2 cards. He's got the 2 tank cards, which I can get rid of with these 2. Which I don't know, is that the best bet right now? Probably. So I'll get these out, I'll get me some attack on the field. I can dispose of these 2 with mine. And yeah, so I've got a bit on the table, he's got nothing left on the table. I don't know, fair trade? Probably. They are tanks, so they had to be gotten rid of, so I couldn't directly attack him anyway. Yeah, so we'll see how we go from here. Oh, he's got another 3/3 bear out, and he's giving himself some armor. Okay, that's fine. Deal 3 damage. Okay, see, these are okay, but that means they do them to me as well, which isn't okay. This is why I tend to actually avoid warlock decks, because I don't like killing my characters off. So I'm really going to get rid of his tank, and then I'll hit him 1. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. As I say, I've played Warlock a bit, but it was never really anything I've enjoyed. Most of my videos on this are probably going to be arena videos. This is just an opener video, just to show you what the game's about. You see, he's got a Lord of Arena, 6 attack, 5 health. I have one of those as well. Let's have a look. Deal 4 damage and discard a random card. Okay. That's fine, I don't mind that at the moment because, yeah, I want rid of that anyway, so that's actually quite good.
Farewell.
Do this, get another card out maybe, and we've got put 2 random demons from your deck into your hand. Sounds like a plan to me. Right. Oh, very good. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this one I can put out now, deals 2 damage to me, but it is a nice attack for 1 mana, it's very good. Yeah, so let's see how this goes. I'm not sure how he's going to play it now, I'm sure he's got something up his sleeve. But I've got 9 possible damage on the table for him if he doesn't have any way of blocking it or destroying my cards. So we'll see how this goes. He's taking a time to decide, so he's unsure. He's got the mana anyway, he's got 7 mana. The maximum, well, my apology, the maximum you can go to is 10, but the maximum mana cards aren't necessarily 10. Sometimes you have to find a way of reducing their sometimes you have to find a way of reducing their mana cost, which can be tricky. Here we go. Oh, so he gains... Right, okay.
Give that minion a turn to get
Farewell.
Right, okay, intro card. There we go. That seemed to work nicely. Now he has to attack my tank to do my damage to me. This card here, as you can see, destroy the minions on either side of this minion, gain their attack and health, which I did earlier. I destroyed both the enemies that were adjacent to this card. So yes, that destroyed them. So, but I left my tank intact, my taunt card. Yeah, he can attack my tank, but he'll lose that card. Which, yes, I think he's for his best. Now, I'd say he might have something to deal with this guy. This guy is pretty tough at the moment. I like him. I think he's a great card. But, yeah, I've never, as I say, I really used Warlock that much, so... we'll see how it goes. Right, what do we get next then? You can do more. Come on, just give yourself armor or something. Deal 4 damage to himself. Yeah, I've always thought there's a good attack card. Choose any enemy minion at the start of your turn, destroy it. Okay. Three characters. Right, okay, let's just choose that one then.
You shall not pass.
Right, okay. So now to start my next turn, that card on the left will die. Which is why you destroyed it. And, oh, very good. Very well played, my friend. Well done. And I will tell him. So yes, if you right-click your image down the bottom, you can, well, you can emote. As you can see, there's different ones. Thanks, well played, greetings, sorry, oops, and threaten. I tend not to threaten. I think it's a bit mean, but, you know, some people love doing it, so... Now that card is very, you see, this system made my deck, and I would not have chosen that card for a Warlock. I don't have a weapon, so gain attack equal to the attack of your weapon, which is great if you've got, like him at the moment. If I had that big powerful axe out, I'd be happy, but I don't, so it's very, very, you know, it's not good for me at all. So let's see what we can do here. Well, let's get this out. Try and give me some defense. Put this out, just do a bit of attack when I get a chance. Right, okay. So, we will just wait and see what he does. I'm sure he'll have his way of destroying me. I'm very low health, but so is he. So, we're kind of, but he's got lots of cards. I don't have any out. So, this could be interesting.
What now?
I plan on doing, yeah, arena videos I'll be doing, and I'm going to be doing, for anyone who's interested, I'm going to be doing some versus videos. So if you're in the beta and you want to know, leave me a message, and I'll be slowly adding people to do versus videos with me. It's going to be like kind of a discussion period where we just talk about your gaming history as a player and how, you know, you're progressing, how you, well, what your views are on current games, really. It's just, yeah, I'm going to have different questions. Another useless, well, not useless, but very little use card, in my opinion. I don't like it at all. I have very little time for it. And if I'd done that before placing that, I could have saved me, but I think I'm dead now. So, this is this is my death, my inevitable demise. Yeah, he's destroyed me. But yeah, so you can see what we're going on here. I'm going to be doing some more videos like this, mostly in arena, as I'll show you arenas a bit more lengthy. But because this is an opening video, I thought I would just do a straight play match with a deck I don't know. Just to give you an idea what's going on. As you can see down here, I have quite a few gold. It doesn't look like a lot, but if you play the game, you'll know that 525 gold is a fairly good amount, especially early on. Arena, as you can see here, as we enter the arena, I'm not playing it now, but I'll just show you. As you go, it's in euros now, because obviously I live in the Republic of Ireland, and it's 179 euro for admission, or 150 gold. So I'll exit there for now. But as you can see there, that's, well, I will be doing the gold payment mostly. If I can avoid using any real money, I will, sorry. Right, I'll show you the quest here. I've got a couple of quests in my quest log, I believe. Look, so this is my total wins here and my arena medals here. It's nothing. I haven't done very well in the arena, as you can see. But yes, we've had a Paladin or Priest victory, so I've got to get 2 games with Paladin or Priest I've got to win, and I've got to win 5 games with a Rogue or a Warrior. That was between yesterday and today, as I haven't had much time. But yeah, so I do them. As you can see, one gives me 40 gold, one gives me 60 gold, so they're going to be how I'm going to be paying for the arena. As you can see, the store I've shown, yep, and then the practice. This is the last thing you haven't seen. As you see here, you kind of choose your deck again, say, and then you play against various different classes. This, when you first start playing the game, you have to beat each individual class to unlock their deck for you to customize yourself. And then of course once you've done all of them, you then unlock the expert modes, which are considerably harder. But yes, for now that's I'm going to leave it at that. Next time I will hopefully venture into the arena and we will see how that goes. So this is Mick for Crash Test Gaming. Thank you. If you like the video, please hit the like and subscribe if you really like it. Thank you very much and see you later.